time for the last part of this. This may not be very long. I'm gonna try to do the champion and Cynthia. I did the leveling with the Elite Four, so I've got a lot of hyper potions now, which is fun. Just from the money I was burning, so I didn't actually lose a bunch. If I can find it. I have 94 hyper potions and however many 93 revives. So certainly I shouldn't have to worry about healing in that front at the very least. But I let Krokorok or actually let Krokorok evolve already. I let Clang evolve already. So this team most certainly can handle the Elite Four because their highest level is 71 and that's my lowest level. But Alder is up to 77, so Min Xiao and Chandler are right at that. Not quite there, you know, and if I were playing by the other rules, then I would be able to go up to 79, but I doubt we'll get there. We'll see, though. I'm not sure how Cynthia will go, but we'll find out. The only problem with grinding with the Elite Four is that you kind of just grow to not really respect them that much, because you learn their ins and outs pretty quickly and what you can do to beat them without much effort at all. Like, for the most part, Krokorok just kind of sweeps Caitlyn. So there may be a couple of things that can happen that are weird, like a crit at a bad time or something, but other than that, it's really just spam crunch. I think the most worrisome thing is hypnosis, because the Musharna likes to spam hypnosis, and now you might say, well, just give it a sleep berry then, and I could, but I have black glasses on, which boost dark type moves, which is kind of really important for getting good damage rolls and stuff like that. So we'll see. It's not a, you know, one shot outright unless it like crits or something, and hypnosis does that. Should be fine, I think. I'm sure I have a couple of turns. She's gonna heal, and it's not gonna use Dream Reader at the very least. It may have Energy Bowl or something, I don't remember. But even on the turn that crunch it back down to low HP, it's not gonna use Hypnosis again because it can't now Reflect. That's not particularly great, but normally Hypnosis misses whenever I was training, so I didn't really have to think of a situation where it did actually happen. I think this one has Focus Blast, which isn't particularly amazing. Hopefully that does at least half, which is right at half. So that's a bit scary, but hopefully that was a low roll and this is a high roll. Not quite. Misses the Focus Blast though, which is good. Don't know how many turns are left of Reflect. I assume, okay, we're off. I actually outspeed Sigilith, so this should be a one shot. Yep. And usually Musharna doesn't come out again until that's the last one alive. Metagross, we have Earthquake, so that's nice. It tries to bullet punch and then it doesn't bullet punch again. I don't quite know why. I would think it trying to get more damage off is more important, but most of the time it just does one bullet punch. You would think it would do the slower move first and then bullet punch right before it's fixing to die, but nope. I would just keep spamming Earthquake here, but it has Levitate. And I hit that wall many times just mindlessly spamming Earthquake here. Flash Cannon does a decent amount. Steel is not very effective to ground. So you have to be careful about that. Especially with the damage from Bullet Punch, it does add up. Gothitelle should be a one-shot. Only thing I really have to worry about is Musharna because it is at full HP. Because we got hit by the Hypnosis. So it may not sweep, but it'll get pretty close. Don't even know if Musharna actually has anything to hit me with. Because I think it has Dream Eater, Reflect, Hypnosis, and Psychic. Which can't do anything to me, so... Good enough. I'm gonna heal Croc Rock. He's somewhat useful for the ghost type one, but even then he isn't perfect. There's just a couple there that he can't quite chew through, like Jellicent, which will just hit him with a Hydro Pump if it hits. If it doesn't hit, then cool, but if it does, then it's just gonna go down. Don't know if I want to put Chandelure up front though. I tried to lead with Caracosta and let him set up, but it's the same Cofagrigus, which likes to use Will-O-Wisp and Energy Ball, which is really particularly bad. And whether or not it uses one over the other is kind of inconsistent. You need to be a little bit more conservative with Crunch. Okay, does not go for the Will-O-Wisp. This will put me down on low HP, or somewhat low. I'll play... Won't KO, but I can just use Crunch again. Yeah, because that doesn't do much at all. I think Jellicent comes out here, and we're gonna let Crocodile go down. That way, gonna crit. Okay, no crit actually. Oh, I guess I've just gained enough levels where that actually KOs. I'm not used to that for sure. I think you have Snow Cloak. This is Blizzard. I don't want to use Crunch again. I mean, I guess I could use an Ether, but I think Frostless is frail enough. I don't have to worry about it, and it crits there, so. Golurk, I think I'm actually pretty safe to foul play on. May not have higher attack stat, but certainly high enough. And then Chandelure. And just hit you with Earthquake. I guess Crocodile may just end up sweeping this team too. Ah, maybe not. Drifloon's a bit tough. It's fast-ish. And it's fairly bulky. Oh, no, it goes down too. Alright, well, good job, Crocodile. That's the end of Crocodile being... Crocodile being amazingly useful. He may be able to do something on the Dark type. But... Fighting type, but just keep him out. He's gonna go down pretty quickly. Me and Xiao should, in theory, just completely sweep this team. I gave him Aura Sphere over Force Palm. Force Palm's only 60, which is so I thought, I guess it would be better to have a special attack, because the special attack's very low compared to the physical attack. So thought I might rather have this, especially since it's 90 base power as opposed to 60. So I'm hoping maybe with the base power and being able to use it on physically bulky targets, you know, targeting the weaker special side, maybe it would be better. Like, you know, and even here, Intimidate activates, so I think Aura Sphere is still better here. Or not, maybe not better, but it's fun. If I take damage, I'd like to be able to heal it off. Well, I'm not going to be able to heal up much of that, but it's fun. Oh, I could have used Drain Punch there. Forget sometimes about full restores. Because I'm sure Force Palm maybe, well, I don't know. Again, that attack drop does make it more even at the very least. Bisharp's 4 times weak, so attack drop doesn't matter, and I want the HP back. So, Aura Sphere would KO there too. Nice, pointless crit. Really, I just use Drain Punch until I get back to full HP, and then I'll consider using Aura Sphere. And then Aura Sphere does do a decent amount here, but also Drain Punch heals. So unless I really need to conserve usage, just kind of use Drain Punch. He also is, I think, somewhat physically bulky. Again, I'm anticipating more of a challenge from the champion, so I did overlevel a bit for capabilities to actually take things on here. Don't have Psychic on anything. I don't even know if Chandelier can learn that. Be useful, but don't have the TM for it. Would be nice here, though. Also, I gave someone Ice Beam and Chandelier Flamethrower. Went out of my way to find those. Sky Uppercut. You've never used that before. That's interesting. Doesn't really do that much anyways, but they're learning. So Stone Edge comes out here, and the damage that I have on me is a bit scary. I think the better option is to fly. Well, either way, I take a Stone Edge, so I guess I could switch to Kling Kling. Okay, or fly misses, which is always an option, I guess. It didn't matter. Well, poor Swanna normally does a good job here, but my piloting's not particularly great. Oh yeah, Mean Shao just kind of carries here too. Acrobatics is very good. Get some HP back. Fake out comes out here, but oh, actually it doesn't this time. Doesn't matter because it does chip damage, and inner focus makes it so you don't flinch. Think I'm fun here. His superpower, so it may take me out. I don't remember. Oh no, has retaliate. Doesn't even take me out there, so cool. Well, maybe Mach Punch. No, not even that. I think Breloom's the one with Mach Punch, so doesn't even get to snag me there. And I'm gonna U-turn on you. Because you usually use Hammer Arm. That's not gonna work. You have Stone Edge though, which is gonna hurt. Not quite enough damage. I'm 3 levels over. I'm gonna go ahead and use the ethers that I do have. Don't like that those are limited items. I don't really quite get why they're limited items either. I think that there would just be an option to buy them in the store because they're not particularly strong. I don't know. Doesn't make much sense to me, but kind of how it's always been. You could maybe find them somewhere random. What do you lead with? I wonder. I'd like Caracosta to be useful, but I don't want to start them off and then just kind of not ever use them. Ah, okay. Bug fighting, I think, which is not great. You're faster. It kind of makes sense. That's kind of its whole gimmick. It's fast. Very frail though. I assume a head charge is coming out. Unless it has like flame charge, I don't think it'll be able to do much to Kling Kling. Ah, that's still a fairly decent amount. Also, it learns shift gear, which is just autonomized, but better because it boosts attack as well. Okay, no, you have Earthquake. Well, thank you for your service. You survived. Don't miss your grind. Yeah, I didn't think I'd KO. Oh well. Why did it miss the miss on, or why did it risk the miss on Megahorn? I don't get that. I think Mean Shao just comes out here. Bug Steel. I'm most certainly faster. Aerial Ace. That's the case. I switched to Caracosta, I think. It may have a fighting type move, but oh, it has X Scissor. Yeah, that's fairly decent amount of damage. Okay, I am faster too. That's not good. I thought I would be slower. Caracosta is usually slower, especially if it's 3 levels behind. I think Escavalier just particularly slow. That's probably gonna KO me. Oh well. Caracosta doesn't make much of a showing today. I mean, Chandelier is the easy option, right? And if I had known he was going to use X Scissor, I would have just switched to Chandelier. I don't think it has Sturdy. It doesn't matter, though. It has some damage on it. Crocodile has Outrage. I'm going to burn you. Or attempt to burn you. This would be a good option for Kling Kling also to come in on. Okay, double miss. Would have liked to have kept the Chandelier alive, but it's okay. Ow. Hit yourself? Yes! Granted, 2 uses of Earthquake probably would have been better there, and then I can just switch here, but that's fun. I think really the only thing standing in Mean Shao's way is maybe Caracosta, because Solid Rock, but I don't know. Aura Sphere may be able to actually just get rid of it. I think, wait, maybe no. He doesn't have a Caracosta. I'm thinking of N. Oh, that was it. Okay. You just randomly had a 7th Pokemon in my head, apparently. Not the cleanest, but not the intent. Caracosta hardly did anything. Yay. Definitely Mean Shao and Chandelure were the star members of this particular team. Now, obviously, Boldore and Swanna were really good. Clink did some good stuff. There were some others, I think. I don't remember, though. I think we've seen this already, so we can fast forward through it. Really good music, as always, but we don't need to see it. Yay. Okay, now the main event that's actually going to be challenging is Cynthia. I don't remember what level her Pokemon are. I want to say they're probably similar to Alders. So I'm going to try to sweep with Caracosta and we'll see. I don't even know if this is her house. It is. Okay, level 75 is the starting level. I don't know. You probably have a Will-O-Wisp, don't you? If that's the case, and I don't want to be hit by Dark Pulse either. That's kind of just bad. We'll see. Oh, that's not fun. Punch, yes. Okay, well, that's not amazing. Maybe Aqua Jet 2 shots. Oh no, Aqua Jet misses. No, 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 you don't do this. Don't do this to me, Emolga. Why is that one missing? That's the bad one to miss. Don't KO me. Please. Okay. Aqua Jet, please. Okay. Ah, man. Why did Aqua Jet miss? Aqua Jet's the more accurate of the two, at the very least. maybe discharge. Hopefully you don't have anything to hit me really hard with. I don't think you do. Okay. What? Okay. Apparently that just doesn't do that much to Spirit Tomb. You are a better physical attacker than special attacker. Expect the fighting type attack. Hydro Pump probably comes out here. I don't really have an amazing option to deal with you. So probably just Swan it and see how it goes. Ice Beam will probably deal a decent amount, but we'll figure it out. I have Roost if I need to use it, and that will make Ice Beam deal less. Blizzard, never mind. They really like their high damage, high risk moves. It's not quite a one shot or two shot. Obviously not a one shot. Survive, yes, good. If that's the most it can do to me, then I'm not really particularly scared. Oh, you have Dragon Tail. That's cool. Hopefully that's enough for Swanna to get the KO. Oh, nice crit. Good job, Mean Shell. I do kind of have a disadvantage here. Because she's going to see what I switch into. What does she have left? I don't remember. Gastrodon? She's not going to switch to Gastrodon though if I pick Chandelure. Garchomp. Oh, you're faster. What level are you? 77. You are a fast Pokemon. Survive? No. It's okay. We have our contingency in Swanna. And hopefully Mean Shao can pick up the finisher. You're still faster. Oh, it's a very fast Pokemon. Oh, thank you, Swanna, for surviving. No Yachtberry either. Mean Shell may or may not be faster. I don't know. Is one level enough? Probably not. No. I don't have priority. No. Mean Shell, hold on, please. Thank you, Mean Shell. Oh, cool. Mean Shell carry. Braviary is a bit scary. Do I have a good option for Braviary? Yes, I do. Probably hitting me with a flying type attack anyways, so yeah. Now you probably have close combat. Let me think. Okay, it's not that much lower, so this probably actually does more. If I were taking shift gear into account, then yes, this would be better because it's 100 base power as opposed to 100 base power that can be boosted as opposed to 160. But I don't want to risk close combat hitting me and not doing any damage. Oh, you only have Brave Bird. Okay, well, that works. Yeah, it shouldn't matter. This should still KO. I'm kind of surprised she has a Braviary. I don't remember this fight very often because you only do it once and you don't ever think about it again. You have an Electros too. That's odd. Since this is your last one, I may as well Flash Cannon and try to get a special defense drop. I guess I could have used Discharge and tried to get a Paralysis. That would have probably been better. Probably a higher percent chance, maybe. Crocodile probably sweeps here. Good job. Nice crit. Okay, not as painful as I remember it being. It's fairly painful. That Garchomp is fast and it hits hard, which is Garchomp's thing. Cool. I assume my team is still all battered and beaten. Yep. Heal them back up. Alright, there we go. That's the majority of the cool things I was worried about doing or wanting to do at the very least. So, not really much else. I could go catch Volcarona, but I don't have to. Because I'm not going to use it for anything, really. I could also go fight Kyurem if I wanted to, but again, it's not that important. So, that was fun. Had a lot of fun with it, and I'll probably do something else at some point. Because I've been having a little bit more time lately to actually do other things. So, either way, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And have a nice day.